Hi, welcome to Sexy Stylist Talks. This show will be about motivating, entertaining, and inspiring. And I hope it brings you a smile during this difficult time due to COVID-19. I am Luisa Diaz, author and the founder of Luisa Diaz Foundation, which is a celebration of kindness. Now, let me introduce to you my fabulous friends and co-hosts.
Hi, I'm Samantha Biscuito Drucker. I'm your lifestyle genie and host of Love and Design Project.
Hi, everyone. I'm Delana Dixon, editor-in-chief of divagalsdaily.com. And if you want to know about celebrities, just ask me.
Hi, I'm Sonia Baram, author, environmentalist, and the founder of seedsofthefuture.org.
How are you, ladies? You all look beautiful, fabulous.
Great to see you. Ready to have some
fun. I love Wednesday, right? Ching ching.
Ching, ching.
Our girl time. So, ladies, three of us are married. And we have been with our husband 24/7. Okay? More time than, I don't think... the longest who has been married here is Sonia for 20 years. Samantha and I, we have been married for 2 years, right, Samantha?
This time, yes.
Yes, and we still... a lot of couples are getting bored. And they don't know what to do because it's every second, every minute with each other. So how can we avoid that, getting bored with our husband, with our partner? And how can we, trying to spice things up? Because we wanted to take advantage of this lockdown and really get a stronger connection with our partner. So for that, with that said, my fabulous friend here, Sonia, she's an expert in that subject. So Sonia, darling, I wanted to start with you. First, what shall we do?
Well, we talked earlier about the tantric sex. So tantric sex comes from the Ayurveda and the Sanskrit, the oldest type of philosophy coming from India. And that's why I put this beautiful outfit.
Yes, I love it. I love the outfit. Yes.
Yeah. Well, the tantric sex is like actually is a more spiritual type of love making, and it's all about connection, and you have to use the five senses. The five senses, the atmosphere is very important. You have to be like really feeling super good, eat well, and the love making can last for hours, but the connection yes, it's really like a spiritual thing, like a lot of breathing and touching. And sex comes much later or not, but...
Or not. Okay, and or not. I'm going to go back to you about that or not. I kind of like that. So Samantha, I wanted your opinion about that. What shall we do, darling?
Well, I read this fabulous article in Shape magazine that talks about the difference between red tantra and white tantra. And white tantra is the solo practice of tantric sex, and red tantra is with a partner. So I thought that was very pertinent to all of you single gals who are on lockdown. But I agree with Sonia. It's a total connection. It's a mind-body connection. It's about breathing. It's about touch. It can be totally transcendent.
So, Samantha, so are you saying that, let's talk about the solo, because we are blessed. We have our husband home to take advantage of him. And so what about the girls out there, or the boys out there who doesn't have their partner?
So honor yourself. Make your habitat really nice. Put some candles, nice lighting, clean the bed, fresh sheets, take a shower, get out your toys if that's what makes you happy,
What show are we right now?
We're open-minded. We're open-minded. Could be feathers, could be silk, things that make you feel good. Remember, ladies, the brain is your strongest sex organ.
I
Wow.
love how you use your brain for that, Samantha, and
Now,
not for the going outside.
Sonia, what do you add to this? What were you saying that?
I think it's fabulous, Samantha. I don't know. I don't remember ever being single in my life. So I don't, but I think, yes, honoring yourself, your body, being in touch with your inner goddess, it's so important. I mean, if you are in touch with your inner goddess, then everything comes as a gift.
So I wanted to say that what I have an understanding that this is not about sex. This is not the whole tantric. It's not about sex. It is about intimacy. It is about connection with the other person that you wanted to really give yourself to. So since we are in this lockdown, I think this is a great opportunity to reconnect with your spouse. This is a great opportunity because you have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
You have nowhere to go, and I think if you have that love for each other, and maybe you feel like you need to spice it up, I think it's a great opportunity to say to your hubby, to your partner, say, why don't we try something different? And I think everything is about being open-minded, because when you are open-minded, you can be surprised, and the surprise can be fabulous, can be marvelous, can be exciting. You never know what is a surprise. That's what is a surprise, right? But I wanted to reinforce it that it's not just about sex. It's about intimacy. It's about connection, and we need that because right now there is a lot of couples that have been married, but they are getting a divorce because they are 24/7 with each other and they don't like each other. They dislike being together. And so I think it does, if you love your partner, I think it's something that you wanted to make an effort and bring him or her into.
It's true.
Right?
I just want to add one little thing. The nice thing about tantric sex, especially since we're all stressed out right now with this COVID, is that it's slow. It's a slower style of sex.
Well, we have time, so it's okay to be slow.
The time, and it's about breathing, and the goal is not about the orgasms. However, multiple orgasms can be the end result.
Ooh, wow. Ooh, this show is getting very warm here. So,
I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much.
Elena, I know you are the single lady here, okay? The single ones, like Bian said, all the single ladies. So you are the single. So, darling, tell us, share with us different way that you have being called right now. Because I know you have been dating, and still you are in the dating process, right?
Yeah, I mean, as you can imagine, it's really difficult to date when you're in lockdown. You can't meet people. And it's interesting, you're talking about tantric sex. Samantha, I'd like those notes for the white tantric sex. I can practice phone. You know, when I have the house to myself. It's hard to create intimacy when you haven't met the person. I have gotten on the phone and talked to a couple people, but it's really hard to connect. But I will tell you a funny story. When you're using online dating, I'm sure if you watch Dr. Phil, you know there are a lot of catfish out there. Yes. One of the biggest ones is the people who say they're in the military in another country. They're American, but they're stuck in another country. Well, you know what? If you're going to contact Miss D, who writes for a living, maybe you better think twice about it. So when he got to the point where he said, I'm in debt of $500,000 and I need $150,000, I was like, oh, babe, well, I just got out of jail for stabbing somebody and I'm in a halfway house right now. Can you send me $10 for the commissary?
Oh my God. Wait a minute. They're asking you for money?
He was basically setting it up so he could ask me for money. So I decided, hey, let's have some fun with it, you know? So I basically, like I said,
so I hear about that.
Yeah, documentary about that.
I hear a lot about that, but that is a scam. It's a scam?
It's a scam. So ladies, single ladies out there, if you go online and you see a picture, first of all, the first thing you should do is ask a guy if he's really serious. Say, hey, take a picture of yourself, write my name on it, even if it's your fake name, and hold it up. So you know that the person who you're looking at is the person that you're talking to.
That's
Look for the language.
Don't send money.
Don't send money. Do not send money. I was just having fun. I ended it because, I don't want to be considered a con artist, but I thought it was funny that I was like, can you send me some money?
No, I hear you. I hear this before the pandemic, that there is a lot of people who do that.
Yes.
So you have to be aware. Come on, that's not where you want it to be. But yes, no. But one of the things I think, Elena, and we talked about this before, I think that might be a good opportunity in this lockdown, because to get to know someone, because you don't have the pressure to be intimate yet, So you got the opportunity to get to know the person, to know his interest, what's his interest, views about everything, about arts, about politics, about. So I think that this is it can be a good opportunity as well to be an intellectual connection that can, bring maybe an emotional connection as well.
Well, since we're doing this show, ladies, first of all, I'm going to put the challenge to you. Please feel free to go on any dating site and any guy you think is right for me, make a match. And anybody who's watching this show who thinks they have someone who's right for me, I like to sing, I like to sew, I'm very social, I like to talk. Please feel free to leave a message. I'm looking forward to my first video date. I can't believe nobody's asked me for a video date.
That's what I was going to ask you. Because I hear a lot that it's very common right now to do all this Zoom dating, FaceTime dating. And I think that's great, because if you are getting to know someone and you are seeing the person, you are talking about politics, about art, about music, about movies and all this. I think that's great.
Oh yeah, but somebody's actually got to ask, and men, you got to step up to the plate here. You got to ask.
Yes, of course. I hear you, girls. But talking about tantric, going back to tantric sex.
I like that.
I do love that, but I think I hear you ladies talking about what it is, and I researched a little bit before the show. And I think that when you are in love, I think that is you do that even without thinking. Like, you wanted to touch your partner, you wanted to explore your partner, you wanted to be an emotional level there. And I think is that come with love and the energy that you bring into the relationship. And I think you cannot bring that to someone if you are not really emotional connected. Can you, Sonia, can you bring that if you are not emotional connected to someone?
No, I think you're right. I think you have. Especially, talking about tantric, think it's all about connection and spirituality, because I think it goes a little beyond of just regular love making, because you, first of all, you have to be aware of what you're doing, and you have to synchronize the breathing, and that everything that you do is done with 100% in the present. It's not something that you like, oh my god, no, it's more like really like feeling everything, and taking the time.
I see it like love. It's an expression.
It can go from 30 minutes to 8 hours,
exactly. Who is going to spend 8 hours with you if someone who doesn't love you, right?
Because you guys can take a little break.
You, and you will be there for 30 minutes.
No, but you take a little breaks, you eat, you drink, and you go back. You know what I mean? There's no rush. That's your world.
I love it. But and I love this subject. And the ladies that are watching us today, who are married, this is something to do, girls. And the one who are not married, well, think about it and when you get the partner in the future. But ladies, now, Dilena, now that you know all of this and Tantri, getting prepared for you,
homework,
for your special someone in the future,
deep connection.
Like, what would you like to, after all this pandemic is over, hopefully it's very soon, there is a place where you like to travel. There is a place where you like to travel, maybe to meet a special someone. So
well, I have a plan to go to Australia to celebrate a milestone birthday in October. Whether that happens or not, we'll see. Now, interestingly enough, a young man, well, he's not that young anymore, but I met him on a plane about 10 years ago, and we've stayed in touch. So he took the week off. So when I was there, because I've already paid for it and everything, he was going to meet me. We were going to spend the week together just hanging out. So let's see if it'll still happen. I mean, it will happen. Maybe not this year, but once the pandemic is over, Australia.
I love love stories. I'm a romantic. So Sonia, darling, where would you like to go? Very quick. We only have a few minutes left.
I'd love to go to Machu Picchu and do some ayahuasca detox.
Oh,
Nice.
what about you, Samantha?
I would like to go to Hotel Las Islas in Baru, Colombia, to be surrounded in nature, in style, and just relax. But I am going to Florida very soon. In a few days, my husband and I have made changes to our renovation so that our apartment can better withstand disasters like this. So we're putting in some water filtration systems, vertical gardens for growing food, Japanese high-tech toilets in case there's no toilet paper, all kinds of things.
Wonderful, wonderful. Love it. Well, I would like to go, after all of this, we were thinking to go to Saint-Tropez, and we have our trip to go to Saint-Tropez in July. Nice. So I wanted to go to Saint-Tropez with my husband and fabulous friends and celebrate life. Woo! Life, girls, all of you.
Life.
So celebrate life, go to the Murphy Coast, be energized, and just live life and celebrate and be grateful for love and friendship. And that's what I want. That's all I want.
Paris is going for the soul. A little dose of Paris.
Yes, yes, right. So, ladies, before we go, do we have any birthday today?
I would like to say happy birthday to my friend Anthony Grant. He's actually over in Greece right now, so it's kind of late there. He'll see this tomorrow morning, but happy birthday. I miss you. Stay safe.
Happy birthday, Anthony. Happy birthday. So, thank you, ladies. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to be kind to yourself and others, because kindness is cool. Stay home, stay safe. Besitos.
Namaste.
Namaste.